Greetings, I'm Chappers.
And I am the captain.
And today is iStomp Day.
Yes, I stomp, therefore I am. And this is a genius little new pedal from our friends at Digitech called the iStomp. And it's a pedal that you kind of use in conjunction. Well, it's a pedal that is completely standalone, just works like a pretty much a regular pedal, but you can buy and store all different types of effects from either your iPhone or your iPad.
Yeah. We're hooked up to G3.
Yes, we are.
And we were able to download this in seconds.
Yeah, we don't have a very good Wi-Fi connection here, so I'm just using 3G to do this. So let me explain the kind of concept to you. Now, the reason we've asked you to come a bit closer on the camera here is you kind of need to see my iPhone screen to do this.
And that's also why it's a bit dark at the moment.
You can actually download, if you go to the App Store and look for Digitech, the Stomp Shop, you can download this app onto your phone or your iPad, regardless of whether you've got the iStomp pedals, if you just want to check it out. But essentially the idea is, I now have a shop of pedals, and if you can see this on the screen here, a shop of pedals, split into kind of whether they're overdrive pedals or reverb pedals or delay pedals or, you know, modulation pedals or whatever. And the idea is I can say, do you know what, today the pedal that I need is a drive pedal, and the one that I want to try out is this rodent one, which I'm guessing is kind of like a rat pedal. And the idea being is that I would select this pedal from the Digitech App Store, the Stomp Store. It would download that pedal into my iStomp pedal, and then I could use that just as a regular standalone drive pedal. And I could, if I go to, you know, my pedals, I could actually end up having a huge library of pedals. I might be able to have 20 or 30 different pedals stored on my iPhone that I can download into my iStomp pedal. So it's kind of, it's not really multi-effects in that you can only have one effect working at a time on an iStomp. So if you wanted 3 effects, you could conceivably buy 3 iStomps and have a different effect in each one. So it's kind of more like a regular stomp pedal, but with the option to download, you know, any one of about 20 or 30 different pedals.
Yeah, it's a very, very clever idea. I mean, there are many people that are going to say, but why not just have a multi-effect?
Yep.
Or why not just buy individual pedals? Till I hear some of the effects.
Well, and of course, the key thing here is that although the iStomp itself is probably, that's the major purchase that you'd make, because these are about 140, 150 pounds at the moment. Although always check the Andertons website for the latest price, because with technology tends to change in price. So that's the kind of the major purchase that you'd make. But then the pedals, the Digitech Stomp app is free. And the pedals all seem to cost around about, some of them are as low as, you know, £3. I think it looks like you get when you first purchase it, you get these couple of pedals for free anyway. So I've got a Redline overdrive and a Total Recall delay. And in the shop, if I say, you know, let's take that rodent one, that one is £6.99. If I go back to the shop, I did notice some of these were really, really like £2.99. Yeah, this one is £2.99. So
it's a pint. It's like a pint of beer.
Yeah.
But rather than a pint, you get an
so
effects
for
pedal.
What, you know, 40 or 50 pounds, you know, you could end up with a good maybe 10 effects.
Yeah.
So let me just what we're going to basically do is, what I do like about this, sorry if I'm talking heaps and heaps, there's a try mode, try as in TRY. So you get 5 minutes to try out any of these effects without having to commit to buying them. So our video is basically going to be us whizzing through, trying these pedals for kind of 5 minutes at a time.
Before we do that, let me give you the reason why I think this is a really good idea. If you got one of these and you go into a studio and you start cutting an album with a producer or with an engineer, and you're like, oh damn, I don't have a chorus pedal, I don't have a flange pedal, I don't have a specific effect that we really want for this part now, bang, you can download it, put it in the pedal, and you have got that effect right away.
So yeah, 3G or wireless, and I'll tell you a couple of things that are cool. These are things that I know Chappers is going to love. So I have a Redline drive pedal at the moment. Turn it on like this. See, it just works like a regular drive pedal. The 4 controls on here, you can see on the little picture, are just gain, low, high, and level. So I can adjust them as normal. I even get, these are cool, some little kind of labels, and these are reusable kind of labels that you can peel off here and stick on the gap on your iStomp. So you can even colour your own ones in if you know once you.
I think that's a little bit play school, and I wouldn't bother with those. In fact, I think it's the weak point of the product. But what I think is that the strong point, other than the sounds, is this. It looks badass, and it feels like a chunk of metal.
Yeah.
It's got rubber feet. It's solid metal. I mean, it's a really well-engineered piece of kit.
And just to clear something up, you don't have to have your iPhone connected to it all the time. You only need the iPhone connected to it as you're changing the type of pedal that it is. So I can disconnect. I'm on the red line mode. I can disconnect this now, and we would stay on the red line pedal. You do always need power to it, so you can't run this on battery. So that's a consideration if you like to use your pedals with batteries. But this is the kind of the feature that I think Rob's going to like. Now, how about so that you can remember which effect you've downloaded into this, you want to give yourself a different coloured LED for each one. Yeah. So at the moment, my red line drive uses a red LED. But let's say, for example, that I had a different drive pedal that I had a red LED on, and I wanted my red line to give me a different colour LED. I press the LED button.
Wow.
I say I would rather have this blue coloured LED over here. So I do that. I close the window. And now when I press this on, it's a blue. So let's go to the shop and let's buy some pedals.
Okay.
I'm just loading up the Total Recall delay, which is the other free kind of pedal that we got, a free effect. It should be noted that it takes about 30 seconds for the phone. This isn't the download time when you're buying the app. This is the time it takes for the, from when I wanted to switch from that red line delay to the Total Recall delay. Sorry, red line drive to the recall delay. It takes about 30 seconds to do that transition. So bear in mind, obviously, what you won't be able to do is kind of, download a different effect halfway through a song in, at a gig or something like that. So anyway, here's the Total Recall, which sounds very, very cool.
I wasn't.
We can do, really, really long delays, just like a regular delay pedal. So we can do big, long delays, lots of repeat.
I love my job, Lee.
That's a nice touch. You turn the effect off, but you get all the natural decay and repeats or everything like that.
Doesn't kill it.
So now we're going to do the acid test here. Let's see how long it takes over 3G. I've got a full strength 3G signal to download a pedal. So what do you want, Mr. C?
Oh, I just want an amazing chorus.
An amazing chorus. We have got then a choice of what have we got? We've got Blue Pearl chorus. We've got a CE chorus. Looks like the old Boss CE.
Right, get the Boss CE and then screen grab it, and we'll throw it up on here so people can see what it looks like on the screen.
So the first thing is that you can see that I've taken a picture of what the shop looks like. Then I'm going to press the chorus pedal. I'll take another screen grab of that. Then it asks me, do I want to try it, which I do. So I press the try button, load the demo, and it says installing. So that's it. Start now. Actually, this is cool. Stick was asking, how do we know how long we've got? And can you see there's like a countdown?
It's got a countdown.
So
I've got 4 minutes and 53 to sec.
So
rock.
We should have a... Wow. Interestingly, on this particular iStomp effect, the chorus, only the first 2 knobs do anything, just speed and depth. The other 2 don't do anything. And we've still got 3 minutes and 35 seconds of this trial. So I've got the choice from here to either confirm I want to purchase this for £6.99, I guess it's probably going to be about $10 if you're in America, or I can end the demo, which I'm going to do now, and go back to the shop.
Honestly, hand on heart, if I'd have just demoed that, I would have purchased it right then, because that's great.
£6.99, not bad.
Stick as a question.
If you go back to that, does the timer start from where you left off?
I've no idea.
Let's try it, let's try it.
Probably. Actually, to be honest with you, it probably gives you almost unlimited amounts of 5-minute tries, doesn't it? Let's have a look, see if it says I recognise.
So if you can get your solo done in 5 minutes, then you're good. Let's see what happens.
It is taking about 30 seconds each time to actually download the pedal via 3G, so it's pretty quick actually. No, it gives you the full 5 minutes again.
Every time.
So there you go. If every single one of your songs is less than 5 minutes, you can have them all for free.
Yeah. So if you got your you're making a solo in GarageBand, you've got the loop on, you've got a coffee ready, you're taking your time, you've got a fight, you've got a 30, 40 second solo to cut. Every effect you ever need is in this pedal on the
We probably
iPhone.
shouldn't say that. We've probably just done Digitech out of hundreds of pounds.
No, it's good because if you don't want to have to use it for 5 minutes if you're a professional touring musician, such as ourselves. Then, that's cool.
Do you want to hear what a tube screamer sounds like?
Yes, I want to hear what a tube screamer sounds like.
Okay, well, we won't ask you guys to wait for 30 seconds each time I download one of these. So,
but we'll give you a screen grab for each effect we're trying. So this is the tube screamer.
And this is what it actually looks like as it's installing.
There's the spinning porn wheel of death. Quick stick, recharge me!
Right, let's get that pushed sound and see if we can force the amp into drive. Right, we're in.
We're in.
And we've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That's good. That's really good. So without.
We've put the amplifier into like a pushed mode because as you pedal connoisseurs will know, the tube screamer is kind of designed to take an amp that's slightly pushed and just drive it into extra saturation. So here's the amp on its own.
That's awesome.
It's not bad, is it?
That's better than a tube screamer I used to own. It sounds better than the tube screamer I used to own.
So now I'm going to go back to the shop and we've got, what other drive pedals? You want to hear the Rodent, which is a copy of the Rat?
Yeah, do the Rat. See if I can get a Betancourt tone.
Okay, so this is just loading now.
They're not Diodarios, which are my chosen brand of preference, but these are very nice.
According to the people, it is pronounced Diodario.
I don't care. But you can tell they're coated, but it doesn't matter.
If you think this guitar looks hot, then we're doing the video of that tomorrow. So by the time you're watching this, the video may even be already up. So go check Rob's channel out for an 80s spandex challenge. Look at that. Do you know what? We're getting down this. We're nailing the 30-second infill here, so people don't even realise that it's taking 30 seconds. Let's go. We've got 4 minutes 57. Here we go. Completely clean again.
I used to own a Rat.
Yeah.
Sounded like that.
I must admit, this is the first time that I've ever tried an iStomp.
We were a little bit worried about this review. Well, I was. Maybe you weren't.
I probably...
But I'm loving it!
When I first saw iStomp, and I saw it at the NAMM show in January, so only about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I kind of, in the back of my mind, Digitech were very, very excited about this, a huge splash at the NAMM show, and I must admit, I just kind of thought,
you know what?
Is it another product that someone's just pointlessly done for the iPhone?
Here's the thing. Digitech, owned by Harman.
Yep.
Harman are enormous.
Yep.
I mean, they are multi-billion dollar industry.
trillion.
They put money into their tech, and that's why that sounds really, really good.
But I must admit, digital pedals normally, if I want to drive pedal, it's analog all the way for me. And you know, this is clearly digital. There's no, it's clearly an iPhone sort of downloaded app for a pedal, and it's very authentic.
We'll be going through a clean sound on the app for that.
Yeah, that's the clean.
So give me a push and put the Rat on top of the push, because we've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to rock.
I think it sounded better on the...
Sounds better on the clean, but still... What'd be fun is if we keep playing until it turns itself off and see what happens. Yeah, just see what happens.
Well, let's let the clock run down. I'm kind of thinking to myself, do you know what? The idea that Digitech have done with this is, at the moment, there appear to be about 15 or 20 pedals in the Digitech shop. That's going to grow over time, so there'll be dozens and dozens over time. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, do you know what? Even if you only find 1 or 2 pedals that you like, you've kind of justified the cost of this.
Yeah.
And actually, so far, we haven't tried one that I don't like.
You know what else? So, it's really good fun.
A couple of other things about the pedal. One other thing about the pedal. It has full stereo input, so left and right inputs and left and right outputs. So you can use it in mono, like we're doing. You just use the one in and out either side. Or, of course, if you're chaining up multiple pedals, or you want to use this with a keyboard or anything else like that, you've got full stereo in and out, which is kind of cool. And that took me exactly the amount of time to tell you that, as it took to download the Octaver pedal. Really
good, doesn't it? No tracking issues there.
Now, the other thing that I'm led to believe from the manual is that actually what there is in the Stomp shop, so forget connecting the pedal or even playing the guitar, the Stomp shop actually has some guitar riffs. So if you just want to hear what a different pedal sounds like,
it plays it for you.
Yeah, with someone just playing a riff, you don't even need to have your guitar attached, which is kind of crazy, really.
So play that one there again.
What, this octave effect?
Yeah, let's see what it sounds like from the guitar shop.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't think much of their player.
Here we go. Can you hear that? I'll hold it near the microphone.
Lee, that microphone.
Sorry. So, if you're basically just why am I looking at that?
If you
now?
don't play guitar, that's not a camera.
That's not the camera.
That is not a camera. If you don't play guitar and you want to listen to some guy playing riffs
And you just want to hear
on your phone,
yeah, that's what you need. You just need the iStomp app. So I'm going back to the shop. Now I must admit, as a shop owner myself, I am slightly perturbed.
Do you own a shop?
Yes.
What's it called?
You'll never have to come back to Andertons ever again to find out what a pedal sounds like. So I don't really know if I like the idea of that. So always come back to Andertons for some reason or other. But yes, for your pedals, you now can do it being lazy in your own armchair and never need to come back to a shop. Let's try a Opto Tremolo.
Yeah. Oh, so romantic. It reminds me of Rebecca Dirks.
You know she's got her own signature pedal, don't you?
She's got her own signature pedal?
Yeah, it's called the Dirk Box.
Hi, Rebecca.
I'm going to load a delay up now.
Oh, delay.
And actually, I don't know if this one will do tap tempo. We'll find out. But the idea is with any of the delay pedals, if the LED flashes when it's on, it indicates that that's a tap tempo effect. So we can basically just use this
Hammer your pedal to get the tempo. Yeah.
Did that look I was wanking the pedal there?
Yeah. Did look a little bit like you were doing that. But that's fine, because we're open-minded people here at Andertons.co.uk.
Honestly, you can't do anything in these videos without someone doing a sexual innuendo. Honestly. What was the product that we were going to do lots of sexual innuendos for?
All of them. I want to do an impression.
Yeah.
I'm Clive Anderson, good night. That's great.
It is.
Really good.
You can find out more about the iStomp by going to the Andertons website. It only comes in a diddy little box like this, so it's ever so cheap for us to send all over Europe. In fact, I think it's probably free shipping in the UK maybe, and very, very cheap to send anywhere in Europe. Whilst the death metal pedal is loading up for Rob to sign out on, just wanted to say, come to Andertons. If you like this pedal, you can find out more about it on the Andertons website. We ship all over Europe, so wherever you live, you can buy one of these. It comes with a multi-power supply, so either works in the UK or in Europe.
I've been using an S1XXVFYE.
Yes, you've been hearing this through the awesome little Boogie mini rectifier and a 1x12 cabinet, and that has taken exactly the right amount of time to download the death metal pedal. So, take it away, Mr. C. And now for the technical bit. The iStomp only works with iPhones, iPods, or iPads from second, third, and fourth generation. iPhone 4S, iPhone 4, iPhone 3GS, iPhone 3G, iPhone 2, and iPad. Please get permission from the bill payer before spending everybody's money on pedals. And remember, if you're roaming in another country, things might cost an awful lot more than they might do in your home country.
Lee, I think this guitar is damaged, and I should be able to have it at cheap price.
Okay, fine.
It's got a wood in the body.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah,
that is.
I know.
Yeah, and it's a horrific paint job, and someone's put stupid coloured strings on it, so I'm probably just going to throw it away.
There's a rod down the neck as
What?
well. I know, a rod in the neck.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
But it does come with...
Is that broken as well? Does that go wiggly waggly like?
Yeah,
Oh,
see, it
it's
shouldn't
rubbish.
be. Yeah, so I'm just thinking maybe I should just have this.
Yeah, probably.